So I got this question concerning making money online, more specifically as an ESL teacher. However, this can be done by anyone, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or just a boss babe or just somebody who wants to make passive income on the side. And the question is, do you have to be in a specific country to earn from social media? I know that YouTube videos can make money from anywhere in the world. What about TikTok and Instagram? So in this video, I will of course be answering these questions, but I will also be giving some serious tips and advice that I wish I would have received in the past, and also advice that I would give to a friend that is considering starting a YouTube channel or just trying to make money online. I'll be giving tips on choosing a platform and share with you how I could have made money sooner, as well as how to help you, expedite the process so that you can make money faster. Of course, keep in mind that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme or plan. This is a marathon and not a sprint. And I'll finish off with some extra tips. So, can you make money wherever you are in the world? I would say it depends on where you live and where you want to make money from. As this person mentioned, pretty much anywhere in the world you can make money from YouTube videos. So it really depends on where you're making money. If you are going to become a YouTube creator, you can see all of the countries where you can make money. If you are wanting to make money, I don't know, maybe on Facebook, you can check out Facebook and see where they pay creators. I'd like to think that no matter where you are in the world, you can make money on different platforms. But something else to consider is that I know of people in different countries, I think it's Ukraine, where they aren't allowed to make money through PayPal. So for example, you might be eligible to make money in different places, or brands or companies that you'd like to partner with pay you through PayPal, then while it's kind of something that your country doesn't really allow. That was kind of a loaded answer, but in a nutshell, I don't really think this should limit you, and I think you can pretty much make money wherever you are in the world. So the first thing people think about when making money online as a content creator, or I'm going to say influencer, because that's what people outside of the creator economy call some people who make videos on YouTube, influencers. So when you're choosing a platform, there are some things that I think it's really important to consider. First of all, I would say work on one primary platform, because you don't want to spread your energy all over, because honestly, it can be really difficult. However, what I would say is to repurpose your content. So for example, if you're going to make a TikTok, put the TikTok on Facebook as a Facebook reel on a Facebook page, not your personal Facebook. And repurpose it also by putting it on Instagram as a short, Facebook as a short, and what other platforms that you can put it on that you feel like you could be active on. This helps you to maximize your effort and your time. So you make one piece of content, put it everywhere, but then focus mainly on building around one platform. So which platform should you be focusing on? So here are some of the questions you should ask yourself when you're deciding which platform would be most effective and advantageous for you. 1, who's your audience? Do you have a younger audience, older audience, an audience that is in a certain country? They might be hanging out in a specific place online. So that being said, you may want to choose a platform where you know they will be hanging out and where they will be able to come across your content and your videos. A big one that I overlooked for a long time and wasted a lot of energy with would be, how long does your content really live for on that platform? And I know that content generally doesn't disappear unless you're doing a story on Instagram, but what I mean is the shelf life. So for example, when I was investing a lot of time in building on Instagram, I did this in one of my niches, and I didn't realize that, okay, I'm putting a lot of time and effort into making a video or a post, but within 24, 48 hours, the shelf life's kind of dead, and people probably won't find that post. And if they do, it's very little. Whereas if you choose a platform like YouTube, it could be searched for many, many, many years. And I've heard this being referred to as a content treadmill. So do you want to be posting and creating videos on a platform where you make it and then it's almost like you never did? You make it and then it's like you're running nowhere. I feel like this is really what Instagram is like. I feel like this is really what Facebook is often like. I just don't see the motivation to be putting all that effort into making content specifically for that platform. Whereas YouTube, like I mentioned, it is evergreen. People can search up your content. A video that was made 10, 15 years ago can still be watched today and can still be picked up by the algorithm. That being said, of course, I do primarily focus on YouTube, but I also post on all the other platforms. So it's kind of like I'm putting different fishing lines, if we want to use a fishing analogy. I'm putting fishing lines in all different platforms, but I'm putting most of my focus and effort into one platform, replying to comments and whatnot. Because if you're going to make content, why not allow it to continue to work for you, even though there may be less reach long-term on other platforms. So I would say just being really strategic in how you're choosing platforms. I can share with you some things that I find as pros and cons for different platforms. So Instagram, there's not a lot of reach. The shelf life of your content dies fairly quickly, I think within the first 24 to 48 hours. But it's a great place to, I guess, connect and touch base with your audience if you have stories. So it helps you to stay top of mind if your followers see you every day or every few days in stories. It's low effort, but it kind of keeps that connection, I guess. I personally don't waste my time on Instagram. It's not really a current priority, but some people will use Instagram for that. TikTok, higher reach. I feel like it's getting a lot lower than it was before, but I originally started TikTok because I thought, wow, I can get a lot of reach on this by just making a quick short or a quick TikTok, putting it out there. And I have some that have almost 1 million views, which is something that I would have never thought of being able to get, especially on other platforms. YouTube, I feel like if you want to go in for the long game, if you want to build a business, if you want to be able to be found later and constantly make a funnel for clients or attracting different customers or students or whatever, YouTube, I think, is something that every creator should have. Keep in mind that, at least in my experience, I feel like it is more of a slow growth. And generally, you're going to want to be making a longer form content rather than YouTube and Instagram, where it could be just short little videos. Long form content takes a lot more time, a lot more energy, and costs more money if you're outsourcing. But in the long run, I do think it is worth it and worth investing in terms of your time and energy in trying to build that, I guess, empire or library of videos. And if you'd like me to make a video on different ideas and ways of growing strategically, whether it be faster or whatnot, I can definitely check out my comments and see if you guys have those questions, but I don't want to overwhelm you with this video. So going back to the main question a little bit, I think you asked, does the country matter, because you know that certain platforms don't really pay, at least people and content creators in different countries. For example, TikTok does not offer the Creators Fund in a lot of countries. I'm in Canada and they don't offer that, so I don't really use TikTok to make money, but I do use it to get more reach. Something I really want to mention is that people often think that, well, if I'm making money online, making videos, being a YouTuber, a TikToker, my only sources of income are those platforms. And that is completely a lie. And I think you are doing yourself a disservice if you decide, oh, well, I'm going to be a YouTuber because I can make money on YouTube. You can start making money before you make money on YouTube. And what I mean by make money on YouTube, I'm talking about the YouTube Partner Program, which is AdSense. This is where when you are monetized on the platform, different companies will pay to put ads in front of your videos and you make income from that. And if you do it correctly and strategically, that money that you're getting from YouTube will just be a small fraction or less than half of what you actually will be making or can be making if you build, I guess, how would I say this? As you build different streams of revenue all around your YouTube. So what are different ways that you can make money or different kinds of streams of income that you can create around and inside your YouTube or your YouTube channel? So of course you have AdSense. And among the ways that you can make money on, for example, let's say YouTube, that includes AdSense, people putting ads in front of your videos. Super thanks. So your supporters can donate money to you. Memberships. Maybe you're going to create a membership around your YouTube channel. Of course, YouTube takes a hefty portion of that, so you might want to look into other kind of membership, but that's just a small piece of the pie. After that, you can find different affiliate programs. What's an affiliate program? This is a program where different companies have. So for example, if you have, I don't know, a program or a product that you know would resonate with your audience, a product that you actually believe in, that you would recommend to friends and probably use, you find these programs and products and you see if they have an affiliate program, which allows you to make money for every referral you get. So for example, a niche that I had on one of my YouTube channels was essential oils, and I have my favorite brands. So when people say, well, what kind of brands do you use? What do you recommend? I can share with them my links. Then the company would give me a cut. Maybe it's 5% of my sales, 7% of my sales, maybe 10% of my sales. It really depends on the program. So by you just sharing products that you love or programs that you love, or that you know your audience would love, you make money through that. Next, of course, are sponsorships, sponsored videos and posts. Maybe you are wanting to sell different services, maybe consulting, classes, like one-on-one classes, which people might charge per hour or per package. So this is kind of a way of funneling your ideal clients and students. You can also start selling your own products, whether it be physical or digital. I prefer digital because one, you make it once and it can just be sold on its own automatically, rather than having to pack and create a product every time somebody orders. You may decide to build courses or classes or memberships on your own. So there are plenty of ways that you can build different streams of income. And when you become an affiliate or you have different products or programs that you like, you can just put the link down in the description of each of your videos, which I will do, and you'll see what some of my favorites are. And then of course, if you clicked it, I would get a cut most of the time if it is an affiliate link. But sometimes I will share links of things that I like, even if I'm not an affiliate. Next, I am going to be sharing with you how I could have made money sooner and some things you should consider if you want to expedite the process and make money faster. One is just start. Don't be afraid. It's really hard to start a YouTube channel. I think fear holds a lot of us back, and it held me back for a long time. Also, be consistent, because it's so easy to, of course, just kind of slow down, take breaks a lot, just because, for whatever reason, actually. But of course, take breaks if you need to, but sometimes it's so easy to not be intentional about growing a business and growing a channel. Next, don't rely on platform monetization, which I mentioned before. If you're going to just rely on making money with YouTube AdSense, you're going to be waiting a lot longer and you're going to be making a lot less money. Just to give you an idea, I have yet to achieve the 4,000 hours of watch time in order to officially get monetized on YouTube. Even though I've been doing YouTube, I guess, for, several years, but I've made money with other sources such as affiliates. Another thing is to see what's going on in the creation space. So for example, you guys know that TikTok was a huge competitor for Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot. So I've been working so hard to try to get monetized on YouTube. A follower and fellow content creator told me, Jessie, just put your content on Facebook. I was monetized within I think 2 or 3 months. I've been doing YouTube for at least 5 years now, and I haven't been monetized. Of course, I could be more intentional, but just to say, be strategic in choosing a platform as well. And, repost the content on different platforms because you never know what you might be missing. But then on the other hand, be careful about spreading your energy everywhere, because I know when we are working towards a goal that does take time, it's easy to have shiny object syndrome where we're working towards a goal and we're like, oh, maybe this will get me there faster. Oh, maybe this will be a good idea. Oh, maybe that. And all that time and energy that could have been spent to that one goal is kind of spread out everywhere. So try to find that balance, but then not be distracted. Then also focus on one goal, a main goal. And let's talk about some extra tips that I have when it comes to building a social media presence and using it to make money. Something that is important to know is that it is very possible to start a YouTube channel with pretty much no money or pretty much no investment. For me, I could have easily started under $20 or $30, which I talk about next. I would say as soon as you can, start building an email list. Start a newsletter, even if you don't send out newsletters right away. This is because you never own your subscribers or your customers or your clients when you are on another platform. What I mean is you might have 10,000 subscribers on a platform. One, the problem is, for example, on YouTube, if I put out a video maybe only a small, like maybe 2% of my followers are getting notified that I put a video out. Whereas if I have an email list, I know that once I send an email, everyone's going to get it. Also, if one day YouTube decides to just shut down or they get shut down, I lose all those people, 10,000 people that I could have continued to have contact with. And with what's going on in today's world, TikTok, which is a place where I have about 110,000 followers, which is over half of my followers, I might lose them all if and when Canada decides to ban TikTok, because I hear that the US is going to do that, or it's going to be banned sometime soon, and usually Canada follows suit. So start collecting emails even if you don't send out emails. For me, I use ConvertKit, and ConvertKit is a company and a platform that I have chosen to partner with as an affiliate. So if you are interested in looking for a newsletter software, feel free to use my link down below if I have helped you choose ConvertKit. And also, if you are an ESL coach or teacher, I'd love to know if you do have a newsletter and if you have started one on ConvertKit, because you can recommend different creators, and I'd love to see who else is in my niche and my current ESL space. Also, I just found a platform on editing videos. So editing videos is something that takes a long time. At least I find it takes a long time. And I just recently found this IA program where I film a video, stop filming it, put it into the system. Within seconds, it cuts it off and gets rid of the empty spaces. And it saves me hours and hours and hours of editing time. So time is money, and it takes a lot of energy to edit. So if you are looking for a way to save time or even money, especially if you're going to outsource, because it saved me like hundreds of dollars in editing when I have outsourced. Actually, I would say thousands, which is kind of embarrassing that I spent so much on editing when there's actually programs that can help. So if you are interested, I also am an affiliate with them. Of course, the program is not perfect, but it saves me hours and hours of time. And I'm still learning how to do it to get the exact result that I want, but it still is like amazing. And I have other tips and pieces of advice, but I don't have a lot of recording time left on my phone. So if you're wanting to start a YouTube channel and you want to know what are some like essential things to buy on a budget, feel free to check out this video here, because I've already talked about it and I think you're gonna love it. Anyways, take care and bye.